Hey everybody, this is Ms. Ron again. I want to just run through a few things about MyMathLab. We will be working in MyMathLab for every single math problem that we work. So we need to get signed up and be ready to run with this on June 1st. First thing I want to remind you of is that nothing will open until June 1st. That's Wednesday. Blackboard will not be available to you, nor will MyMathLab. You can go ahead now and sign up for MyMathLab, and you'll be ready to go. And that's what I hope we'll do. Okay, first thing we want to do is to look at, and this information is going to be provided to you in Blackboard, but I'm just going to go through it again. We're going to call this MyMathLab, but to sign up, you're going to go to coursecompass.com. Now, I have emailed this sheet to you, and this, what you're looking at right now, is really, really faded, but I think we can talk about this and we'll understand it. This is for Fundamentals of Math. It's MAT 0113. Now, as you start the sign-up procedure, when you go to coursecompass.com, you're going to go to Students and Enroll. They're going to ask you some questions. Number one, you're going to need an email address. Now, every one of you have been assigned a student email address. For example, mine would be judyroane+14. That's the day of the month of my birthday. @student. Please be sure you put that word student in there. student.prcc.edu. I'm going to send you emails every week. If you don't have student in there, you're not going to get the emails. Also, when you open the access code, the little package from Course Compass, you're going to get a 16-digit code, which is going to go in these boxes right here. You have to have what's called the course ID. Now, I have emailed you this, but this is where you're going to find that. It's Roane, R-O-A-N-E, 22734. You have to have that. Somewhere along the way, it's going to ask you for the zip code. Now, that's the college zip code, and that's 39470. In Blackboard, I also included a little short video that tells you about signing up. So I think we can get through this. Now, let me just tell you, and this is so very important, to use MyMathLab, please do not use the browser Internet Explorer. I like Internet Explorer, but MyMathLab does not. When you call me and say, Ms. Ron, I can't see the videos, or Ms. Ron, my test rose up, I'm going to say, what browser are you using? And I guarantee you're going to say Internet Explorer. You need to use Firefox. And here's what you're going to do. Go to mozilla.com, and this is the shot that's going to come up when you do that. This is what you're going to see. You need to click right here, which is Firefox. This is a free download. Will not cost you 1 penny. But students, this is why so many times you're going to freeze up in a test or things aren't going to load. So please listen to that. That's very, very, very important. When you get into MyMathLab, this is going to be the opening page for our course. You're going to click on our course, and here's what you're going to see. Again, it looks like Blackboard. A lot of tabs over here. But here's what I want you to see first. Right here, there's a link that says Browser Check. The first time in, you need to click on that. It's going to tell you if you need to download anything, free downloads, to make your videos and everything work. Now, if you call me and say, I can't see the videos, number one, I'm going to say, are you in Firefox? And number two, have you run the browser check? All you may need to do is to upgrade some items that are already on your computer or put some new ones there. Browser check. Please do that. Next, right in this area right here, this is the announcement section. Every week you need to read your announcements. That's where I'm going to have your to-do list. Now, you remember in Blackboard there were about 3 different places that I gave you calendars and dates and deadlines for homeworks and tests. Remember me saying that I'm going to repeat? Here it is. Again, here's your to-do list. It'll be there every single week. Also, if you go to this tab, I know you can't see it, but it says Course Information. What are you going to see? The homework dates and deadlines, the test dates and deadlines. You just cannot forget those dates and deadlines. Remember, I told you that most people that fail because they don't meet the deadlines. Okay. Now, there's a tab right here that says weekly assignments, and again, what are you going to find? Your to-do list. This time it's going to be broken down week by week by week. It's going to tell you what you have to do for your attendance. The homework assignments are always your attendance marker. Then it's going to give you anything else you need that you might need to do, study for a test, review, or whatever. Okay. Now, you're going to have to watch a video before any of your homework will open. For example, section 1.2, the first thing you'll do is watch a video, and then you'll go to 1.2 homework. Before you do any of that, you need to go to this tab that says Video Notes. And for example, before I go to 1.2, I need to open that document and print it. If you want to go ahead, you can open and print every one of these documents. Get you a notebook, put them in it. Every one of these notes should be worked along with the video. Keep them in a notebook, and then when you have to refer back, when you forget something, you'll have them in an organized place. Video notes. Now here we go. 95% of your time in MyMathLab is going to be spent in two tabs. One says do homework, and the other says take a test. All of your homework and all of your review for our test are found in do homework. Now when I click on do homework, this is what I'm going to see. Now you don't see a full listing right now because remember this does not open until June 1st. I forced 2 assignments to open. Remember, you've printed out your video notes. Now right here you see section 1.2 lecture video. You need to watch that. You need to take notes on the video notes. Now I know that you can open this, you can pretend to watch it, you're cheating yourself. I do not want this to be a course that you guess, that you teach yourself, and this is my only way of getting to you. Watch the videos. Just as a reminder, I can see the time you enter a video, the time you exit a video. Less than a minute, I'm not going to give you credit for it. You will get 100 if you actually watch the video. Now, just below that, you're going to see section 1.2 homework. This homework, there's going to be a little block right here that you're going to see. That homework will not open until you've watched the video. Now remember, when you call me and say, Ms. Roane, I can't see the video, it's because you haven't run the browser check or because you're not in Mozilla. You've got to make those things work. Now, when you've worked all of one chapter's homework, then you're going to take a review for that chapter. It's under homework. Then you're going to click back on take a test, or either you can click right up here under test and take your test. Once you finish the chapter's homework, take the test and then start with the next chapter's homework. You will get 2 attempts at every test except the final exam. Now listen carefully. I have a review for the test. It's graded. You can do it as many times as you want to. It's a homework grade. Then there's a test that you can take twice. I'll use the better grade. Now if you open it, you try to go into another tab, any tab, whether it's another math site to get help during a test or whether it was an accident, it's going to shut you out. You will be blocked. You will not get back into that test, and that counts as 1 attempt. Now class, I'm not going to reset these tests for you, so be sure that when you open a test, you do not try to open another tab before you submit the test. You will have 2 attempts and a review. I think that's really, really fair. Now remember, the tests have a deadline. They will not be reopened, and if you miss that test, you will earn a 0. Now, I think we're ready to go on June 1st. Everything's going to open, and we're going to have a great summer. It's going to fly. So be ready to hit the ground running, and let's do some mathematics. I'll be looking for you on June the 1st.